Good morning, everybody. It's time for Harmonica. Today is Friday, March 19th, 2021. I'm going to go post the link to this broadcast on our website. The website is mammothgardens.com. Go to the website, click on the Harmonica Girl at the top of the page. She will escort you into our daily schedule, which includes all the sheet music you need for the week. And links to all of the classes that we've ever done. We're on 124, class number 124 today. You do not need to listen to them in order by any stretch of the imagination. You just grab one and grab your harmonica and come play. And the more classes you do, the better you get, theoretically. And let me make sure the post is working correctly, and then we'll tweet to our activity, and we'll get everybody sat down, and we'll play through our weekly schedule. Every Friday, I talk less and we play more. And we had St. Patrick's Day this week, so we are a little heavy on our Irish music for the week. https://mammothgardens.com. Wait for that. The Harmonica Girl pops up. I don't understand why it's just always the same one. I don't know. This computer stuff is more complicated than I think I will ever understand. And then there's that. And so we can tweet there. And we are off and running with Harmonica on Twitter. That brings in 0 people. And then I close that window. And an important note for those of you guys logging in and getting set down, I did not get Love Me Tender fixed and reposted. So we'll skip Love Me Tender today, and we'll put it into next week's mix again. I just had, this was sort of the, I don't know, somehow every single thing in life that I had to all ended up showing up this week, and I just straight up ran out of time. And so it's been rather challenging. And there we go. So, in any event, we'll move "Love Me Tender" into next week, and we'll play everything else on the list today. Let's see. I think that's all I need to talk about. Diana's here, ready for the concert this morning. That's exciting. Diana has been a go-getter with music. She's switched from ukulele to baritone, so now and then added this into her repertoire. She's up to 3 instruments that she's just killing. And Pauline is here. She's a guitarist and hanging out with us here. Amazing. 124. Isn't it amazing? 124 lessons. The reason I started numbering was not to keep necessarily to number them, but when you set up your YouTube stream, they want you to put a title on it, and so I was always like, what do I put in that title? It's just a harmonica every single day. And I thought, well, I don't know, I'll just give them a different number every time. And so it's been a convenient way. And then I started doing that with guitar as well. So, ukulele is different because it's just pure craziness. But these has been kind of fun to number them as we go along. And so we know exactly how many lessons we've done. Let's see. Marianne is in. Good morning, Marianne. She had this week off so she could come hang out with us. She and I live in the same city, and we're having a 62-degree day tomorrow, and so today's gonna be beautiful too. So I'm gonna try to get out and go for a walk. I haven't been able to get out. Evelyn is here and ready to play. She's also a guitarist and a ukulele player with me. And Dawn, all hail Dawn. Dawn is here. Dawn had a professional gig on St. Patrick's Day on Wednesday, and then ditched us the day after to go do a dental appointment. So let's see. He said, "I'm back with a new tooth and an empty wallet." Yeah, that's the dentist will do that to you. They are. The thing that kills me is that you have dental insurance and you see the numbers on there and you're like, oh, thank God I don't have to actually pay that number. But the cat also has to have dental work, and that number you do have to pay. And so when I take my cat in for his dental, it's like, you want how much? So he's a cat. but yeah, you got to get the cats done too these days. You guys are pulling up "You Are My Sunshine." Let's play through that. Good morning, Marcia. Good morning, Fran, in from Colorado and from California. All right. Once we get up to the chromatic section and we get ready to play Danny Boy, we'll ask Don for any of his professional tips as a harmonica player out in society. He'll let us know what things worked for him and what things didn't. So be thinking about it, Don. Get ready for your sage advice to those of us. Don says, I love the concert. It really demonstrates what a great repertoire we have. Isn't it fun? That's what I love about Friday's Spell on Harmonica, is that we end up with just pretty extensive songs. And guys, I do have to be honest, I have kind of put off doing additional harmonica arrangements because I've been so busy with all the other stuff. The good news is that all that other stuff, it's relatively quick for me to turn it into harmonica songs. He says, pretending that it's true. But I have a lot more music that I've just got to get tabbed out. We're going to end up with a heck of a songbook on this. And so just keep showing up, right? And keep playing. I think at some point you'll just be... you might not even need the sheet music at some point, right? You'll just know how your instrument works. I don't necessarily believe in that. I think that in order to play at the highest levels, you really do need to be comfortable with sheet music. So, all right, let's just play today. Let's have Gary shut up and let's just play. So, top on the list is "You Are My Sunshine." It's a 4-beat count-in, 1 beat rest, and then we play through it twice, and we're going to blow 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Very nice. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That's fun to play slow, I think. All right, for He's a Jolly Good Fellow, next up on our playlist. I am told this is the British Happy Birthday song. I don't know if that's true. Top to bottom, and then remember you fine in the middle of measure 8 the second time through. So top to bottom, and then 1 through 8. Not quite all the way to the end of 8. All right. Oh, John made it in. Hey, John. Welcome in, and hadn't seen you in a while. Let's see. Where did... John's like, just play harmonica. You don't need all that other nonsense. Love harmonica Fridays. Francis is in as well. All right. You guys are hardcore harmonicas, right? That's true, right? If you had to get stuck on a desert island with one instrument, this might be it. Maybe. I don't know. Was that true? Oh, maybe a pipe organ. All right. For He's a Jolly Good Fellow. 2 beat count in, 1.5 times through. Blow 4. 1, 2. Got it. Yeah, that's it. That's how you play that. That's awesome. There's nothing I would change on that piece of sheet music at all. All right. Awesome. Super fun. Okay, there's For He's a Jolly Good Fellow. Now let's go do Happy Birthday. E, F, G, H, Happy Birthday. All right. Choices. You can play this on Diatonic. You can play it on Chromatic. Those of you who are Diatonic only, you're going to play it on Diatonic, of course. I'm going to grab my Chromatic here. And that way, if you have a Diatonic and you're ready to go to -9, we'll end up sounding really cool because we'll have a ensemble experience here. You'll be the high road, I'll be the low road, and we'll end up sounding really great together. Okay, let's play it twice through. So when you get down to Happy Birthday to You, 1 beat rest, and then go right back up to the top. So let's play it through 2 times through. Just cuz. All right, here we go. 1. That's it. I'm sorry. 2 beat count in, 2 times through. Blow 6 or blow 3, depending on which instrument you're on. 2 beat count in, twice through. You know what to do. 1, 2. Go. Happy Birthday. That one you're actually going to play for people, right? That's the one that's actually, unlike Don, who's busy out doing professional gigging, you're actually probably going to play that one. And most of the stuff you're never going to play for anybody, but that one you will. And I missed an opportunity last night. I had a friend who was having a birthday, and I was going to go grab the harmonica and give it to her, but the conversation went in another direction. We're going to skip Love Me Tender today, guys, and there's 2 typos on there. I was going to get them fixed and reposted, and I just straight up run out of time. So let's go grab Daisy Bell. Daisy Bell's the other one. I am going to put a chromatic line on this one, and I'm going to put a repeat in on this one. So definitely We'll play both Love Me Tender and Daisy Bell again next week. I just got to spend a little bit of time fixing a couple of things on those, and then they'll be better. And so let's play it. This again is it's dying to be played on a G harmonica. We're going to play it on a C harmonica today in class, and just one time through, just as written, and that will have us working out the reeds up here. As all of you know, reeds 9 and 10 can be quite the challenging little reeds, and I like for us to work on that. I really do. I want us to get where we're not afraid of reeds 8 to 9, and that you're working on your embouchure to get the best possible tone out of there. I'm working on it all the time. You should be working on it all the time. We all know it's a little bit of a challenge up there, but remember when you started harmonica, probably couldn't play anything up here at all, and now it's just a matter of I can play it, but can I get good tone, right? And of course the quality of your harmonica plays a role in that as well. So you know what I'll do? I'm going to grab my crossover. I'm going to grab my fancy one. Let's see how it goes on that. All right, from the top, 4-beat count in. Don't be overly strict with the timing on this one, but about 4 beats per measure it seems like, and blow 9, just one time through. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll clean that up. I'm going to add a chromatic line to it. I'm going to add a repeat into there, and then you can play it with either instrument you want. Again, on these ones that are so high-pitched, it can be a little discouraging to get good clean tones out of them. I know it, you know it, we all know it. It's something we want to work on, and it's something we want to accept failure on just a little bit. Let's see. Carol says, try again. I like Happy Birthday on the G harmonica. Oh, you want to do let's do Happy Birthday on those of you guys with G harmonicas. Go grab your G harmonica. Let's play Happy Birthday in G. Let's do that just for fun. Not everybody has a G harmonica, but lots of you guys have picked up one. Let's grab it on G. Let's play Happy Birthday on the G harmonica and see how we do. 2-beat counting, 2 times through. On a G harmonica, play the diatonic tablature. Okay, 1, 2. Not bad. Here's your G harmonica of the day. Let's see. Sandy finally made it in. She's been up there going wild in Michigan and needed to have be a little late. Marianne says, "I have a G on order. I'm tired of screeching." Yeah, the G. I do think we teach on the C harmonica on purpose. Music makes a lot more sense in the key of C for all instruments because it's just the white notes on the piano. It helps start to understand how music works. It's much easier to teach it in C. But honestly, and I'm on board with you guys, I think that it's just too doggone high of a sound when you get into sevens, eights. Well, not so much sevens, but eights, nines, and 10 get to be a little hard on the ears. G harmonica solves that problem, and you can just play the tablature you've been playing. It does mean that your chords would be different, and it does mean that your standard notation is different. But for most of you guys, you don't really care about that. This is just a fun thing that you're doing, and it does not need to turn into some overly sophisticated musical experience. A few of you, though, you have that opportunity to say, hey, if I played this in G, what would that mean for the chords? What would that mean for the standard notation? And so it's another fun thing to think about. Will make you smarter, doesn't get in your way of being a musician. You don't have to know that, but it's, again, one more thing to try and wrap your head around in music. So beautiful. All right, so that's our I think that's our diatonic schedule for today. And again, I will be reposting both Love Me Tender and Daisy Bell over the weekend. So we'll have those again next week. And then let's go ahead and grab Chromatics today. If you're diatonic only, have a wonderful weekend and give some thought to ordering a chromatic harmonica. I've been using this East Top Forerunner almost exclusively for the last month, and I'm delighted with its usefulness. I have yet to go clean and figure out what happened with my 1040, the 10-hole one that most of you guys have. I just have not had time to go spend any time getting that thing cleaned up. One of the notes went bad on it, and I got to find out if it was my fault or not. Probably was, and see if I can get that working again. And then I have two other chromatics. I have the Chromatica, the expensive one that I recommend on there, still my favorite one. And then I've been also I have sitting on the desk this Suzuki 16-hole. I don't play it often. I love the way it plays. It's heavy and it has extra notes that I'm probably never going to use. So it feels like overkill in some senses. I will probably give this little guy a rest. I'm hoping to have some time this weekend to do some harmonica cleaning and adjusting and so on. And we'll see how that goes. All right, Ash Grove in our very, what do you want to call it? In our St. Patrick's Day celebration. And the Ash Grove comes from Wales, which is just next door to Ireland, so pretty close. We play this down to measure 8, come back to the top, play down to the bottom, almost skipping measure 8, and then at 17 you come back up and play the top one last time. And remember, the last time through, when you get to measure 7, you're going to jump all the way to 18. Okay, let's give it a try. A bunch of additional discussion here. Fran says, I want to cross over, but I think I'll get a G instead of a C. The upper notes on the Marine Band are a little high. Yeah, Fran, I would say if you're going to spend the money for a crossover, in my opinion, I have a C crossover. It's lovely. I don't necessarily find it all that much more playable than my Special 20 or even the Folk Masters. So I think I paid $80 for it, something in that neighborhood, and I was thinking, boy, this will just play like butter. It plays very similar, in my opinion, to the other ones, and so if you're going to spend that money, maybe get a lower voiced one so that here in class you use your regular harmonica, and then when you sit at home and you're on your own and you pull out your G harmonica, and I know that you're going to like the tone of that a little bit better on some of these higher pitched songs. Well, then you've got your good harmonica at a lower pitch, and it might work out for you. Again, harmonica is a relatively affordable instrument, you guys, and I'm not, I don't get to pick your finances, but I do think for $50, this is the most amazing instrument I think, period. I mean, I play, a lot of $50 ukuleles, and they're wonderful once I get them all set up and all that. But this is ridiculous. This is the same price, and this can do some pretty amazing things. And same thing with these harmonicas. I mean, the top of the line is $80, right? And not that that's inexpensive, but think about how, I mean, this sounds weird, but I've sunk $80 into dinner sometimes. You go to these fancy Italian places, and they, it's got a side of this and a side of that, and pretty soon, if you're with somebody and they order a bottle of wine, oh my God, right? And you're like, God, I got to stop hanging around these people. They cost me $80 for dinner. This is called a East Top Forerunner. That's the one that I've been playing this week, and it is on the recommended list. The only reason I'm recommending this one is that it's got 12 holes instead of the 10 holes, and the 12 hole will allow you to play all of the scales that I'll produce. All of the songs that I'm going to write, I'm going to make sure don't go above hole number 10, but some of the scales will go 11 to 12. So I guess I'm recommending this. I think for its price, this is just absolutely a tremendous value. If you have a couple $100, I still think that Chromatica at $150, $160 is still the way to go. That's definitely the industry standard. And in terms of just playability and just enjoying playing, that thing is ridiculous. So let's see. Francis says, I just recorded Happy Birthday for a friend in Austria. And did the WhatsApp thing to her. Awesome. And you know how Austrians are. She's like, Frances has become officially gone to the dark side in America. She's playing harmonica. and in Germany they call it the mouth accordion, right? I think. Do they say the same thing in Austria, Francis? That it's there's accordion and then mouth accordion, and I think that's how they separate those out. You'll tell me if I'm wrong about that, Francis. I think I'm getting that information from Hilda, so it was probably true in 1940. I don't know if it's still true. All right, Ash Grove, let's play it. Blow 3. To be counted, blow 3 as written. 1, 2. That's a pretty song. Reminds me a little bit of The Show Can Farewell, just a tiny bit. A moon harmonica. Moon harmonica. Mouth harmonica. I like that. Very nice. All right. See, not only are you learning about St. Patrick's Day in Ireland, you're also learning about how harmonica is done in Austria. So, we're very international, you guys. Let's go play Last Rose of Summer. All right, Don, get ready. We're going to need your advice on the next song, so be prepared. And we're coming to you with your advice on how best to play Danny Boy. Let's play Last Rose of Summer first up. Oh my, what a mess. I've ended up in the wrong... I'm like, why am I taking so long? I hit the wrong button. That's what we did. Like, we don't have this many songs. Yeah. Last Rose of Summer. Supposed to be played 3 times through. I don't want to run up. I don't want to run short on the other 2 songs. So let's play it 2 times through. Yeah, 2 times through. Skip 16 and 17 the last time through. Yeah, 2-beat count in. Blow 5. 2 times through, guys. 1, 2. I don't know where I'm at. I'm going to start from the top. Last time through. Sorry about that. 1, 2. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that a pretty song? I think that's really lovely. I think the slower you play it, the better off you are with that piece of music. And so I just think Ash Girl was played at 60, not 120. Yeah. I like playing things slow. Obviously, when you're at your house and you're like, you know what, let's jazz things up a little bit. Play them faster. Go listen to the sheet music on the website. Listen to that a few times because the on the website the MP3s, whatever it says as the meter up here, and I try to always put meters in quarter note equals whatever. In this case, quarter note equals 80. I think we probably played it about 70, maybe even 60. I mean, crazy slow. Mostly because that way we all have a chance to be successful. But when you're on your own, you can crank that speed way up, you can crank that speed way down. There's no music police. There's nobody going to come and arrest you if you play something in a different tempo. And certainly with this instrument, when we get together as a group and we're going to play an ensemble piece, we have a guitar player and a ukulele player and a bagpipe player and an organist and a banjo player, whatever. When we all get together, you have to play at whatever speed everybody else has agreed to, and that sort of thing. And that's why when we're here, you and I playing, you play at whatever speed I tend to pick. But when you're on your own and you're going to be a soloist, and you're going to be like, hey man, I want to follow in Don's footsteps. I'm going to start playing. I'm going to become an expert on Danny Boy and play it in the St. Patrick's Day parade. You get to decide what tempo that is, and some songs make sense slower, some songs make sense faster, but at the end of the day, you get to make that call. And so Francis is like, that was kind of slow, Gary. But yeah, play it at whatever speed that you want to at your house. My husband, drummer in several blues bands, calls it a harp. Yeah, I think that's the other thing. You see that it's called a harp, which is weird, right? Because we all know what a harp is, and it's nothing like that instrument. For some reason, I got called a harp. I like the American program. An accordion is an accordion, a harmonica is a harmonica, and a harp is a harp. I feel like that's the correct way to do. All right, Don, let us know what the keys to success with Danny Boy are. Let's let us know if you got any pieces of advice that made you a success and made Danny Boy come out of your harmonica enough to make the ladies cry, huh? That's so stupid. Danny Boy, as you guys will remember, requires a bit of button pushing, and Francis is leaping for joy. And at measure 13, remember, at the middle of measure 13, you want to clear your air out because you've got a whole bunch more. You're going to have a whole bunch of draws right before that and a whole bunch of draws right after that. And I would say if you just toss your air out right there, you'll be in good shape. All right. Let's see. All right. Well, Don's not done. Either we're on an incredible delay and Don is busy typing right now, or he's been like, you know what? I'm keeping my secrets to myself. So let's go ahead and play. He did mention to me in an email that he thought playing it a little bit slower than he might have played it was one of those things that's helpful. So we'll play it at the speed that I pick. I usually play everything at 80. But let's we won't rush on this one, and weird. Angels on High with Harmonica. Martian just is mentioning when you go to heaven, you get a harp, right? That's what happens. Now, none of us are going there, but because we're, look what we're up to. If you went to heaven and said, "Yeah, hand me I'm ready for my harp," and they hand you one of these, here you go. Yeah, you'll be ready. You'll be all set for heaven. That's funny, Martian. Danny Boy, 2 times through, not too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. We're not starting that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Makes me dizzy. That's what you're going to be playing in heaven. They'll move you to the Irish section with all of the famous Irish angels. All right. All those women from... Have you ever listened to... is it the Celtic women? They have these women that come out on stage in Ireland, and they're all pretty, and they have these big goofy dresses on, and they sing in perfect harmonies, and you're like, oh, that's what heaven sounds like. All right. Francis is sneaking out. We got one more song to go. Right? Let's play Minstrel Boy. Have a great weekend, Francis, if you are sneaking out. Otherwise, let's knock out Minstrel Boy. We got time to get it done. 2 times through. Little march song. Little up-tempo. Okay. I don't know if Francis is making fun of me for playing everything at 80 or not, but let's get it to one more time. One more tune. Minstrel Boy. We will... remember, march song. Every beats 1 and 3. Try to put a little extra emphasis on it. 1, 2, 3. That's how we end a Friday. Let's see, what did I see stuck over here? I've tried to post, but it's not working. Maybe too many words. Well, Don, we will look forward to... thank you for trying, Don. Sometimes the computer just is not going to cooperate. So maybe your words were too wise, and YouTube's like, "Hey, we can't let Don give out the secrets to playing harmonica in a chat bar." So, hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I will repost Daisy Bell and Love Me Tender this weekend, plus I'll try to get it, maybe 1 or 2 other songs. I'll look through what we got scheduled for this week, and I'll try to get that posted as sooner rather than later. Remember, it's the weekend, right? Random act of kindness for somebody. Get your vaccine. If you haven't, lots of you guys are already getting them in you. Get them in you. We got to get everybody on this planet with some of that in them. Practice. No, it's harmonica. I don't know if you need to practice, but you do need to keep showing up here, right? And I will keep feeding you as many arrangements as I can get to you as quickly as I can. I'm running behind on everything, but you know my heart is in it. I want to have the biggest harmonica book ever written. That's my plan. And like and subscribe if you're logged in, and that's it. That's what I know. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see all of you guys. I'll see all y'all on Monday, and I'm gonna try to find some time to clean my other two harmonicas. My goodness, it's been months since I tried to do that, and now I gotta put to work. You guys make me use all of my harmonicas. Let's see, special. And this is the C. That's the problem with too many harmonicas. You got to get them in the right box, or you're doomed. And this one goes in here. All right, guys, have a wonderful weekend. I'm gonna pull the plug. Don, thanks for trying. We'll look forward to your wisdom. Maybe dropped in a little bit next week. How about that? Evelyn, Friday concerts are fun. They're beautiful, right? Just an opportunity to play. Sandy, great practice today. Have a wonderful day, Sandy. Glad you made it in. Marianne, we know you had a great week off. I know you probably got to go back to school next week, but I was so delighted to have you here. Thanks for doing. I'll be back for recorded lessons next week. Yep. Keep it up. You know, I know it's 30, 45 minutes of listening to Gary, but give it just a chance to play along with somebody else. You get to be a much better musician the more ensemble work you do. And so, while I'm not a great musician, I'm at least somebody to play with and to kind of push you forward a little bit, hopefully. So, Pauline, thanks again. See you later, Pauline. And Fran, good to see you. See you in ukulele. Sounds great. All right, gonna yank the plug. You guys have a wonderful day.